Please note, for maximum picture quality, it may be necessary to adjust the tracking control on your VCR.
alive with many colors as winter whites and grays begin to fade. Spring leaps in with pride to show its beauties. Seasons know when it's their turn to trade. All things happen in their own true time. Changes all take place at nature's pace. All things happen with a timeless grace at nature's pace. Where snowdrifts melt away, a river's forming, and it alone decides the course it weaves. Birds will find their voice when skies are warming. Trees set out a welcome mat of leaves. All things happen in their own true time. Changes all take place at nature's pace. All things happen with a timeless grace. Each season has a lesson that it teaches. Its classroom is the great wide open space. All creatures guide their young from bears to possum, each helping all their helpless with their needs. Flowers lift their face and start to blossom, happy to bring color from their seeds. All things happen in their own true time. Changes all take place at nature's pace. All things happen with a timeless grace at nature's pace. At nature's pace.
Don't dawdle, Tiny. Huh? It's been a long winter, and we must make the most of a nice day. Every time you help Grandpa in the forest, you get so terribly dirty, and that just won't do. Just because you're a dog doesn't mean you have to smell like one. At least not if I have anything to say about it. And I do.
That Angie has a heart of gold, quite responsible for such a young child. Tiny must be the most cared-for creature in the forest.
Stay right there. I need a brush to scrub all the forest out of you. You'll smell most proper when I'm done with you, Tiny, like a daisy.
Lovely day for a bath, eh, laddie?
Wow! That was amazing!
Ooh, just trying to discharge my responsibility, Tiny.
I wish I could be guardian of the forest like you. All I get to do is guard the house. Hardly enough to call it a sponsibility.
All jobs are important, Tiny, no matter how big or small. And right now, seems your job is taking a bath.
Oh, Owl. I want to play with my friends. Cody. Rebecca. JC. Marty. Mimi. Joanna.
Tut, tut, tut. Work before play. And speaking of work before play, I've still got much to do before the day is done.
Ow, you poor thing. I'll get a towel and dry you off.
Ah, that wee bit of lace is a charmer, isn't she now, Tiny? Well, no time to waste. Good day.
Bye, Owl.
This is most peculiar. Ooh, nothing like a bump on the head to remind me that my responsibilities are growing. Well, I better see who our uninvited guests are. Joanna, what are you doing out here by yourself, lassie?
I've been looking for you. Cody, he's stuck and we need your help.
Cody, if you get any bigger, you'll have to live in a bear cave.
I can't help it if I get hungry, JC.
Maybe we should just leave him there, Papa. Then nothing could get in here at night. Not even a bad dream.
Hello.
Oh, Dr. Owl, thank goodness you're here. Cody seems to be stuck and there's nothing we can do.
Have you tried pushing?
Oh, yes.
Have you tried pulling?
We are pulling. If we pull any harder, his ears will come off.
Let's see. Is it E equals mc square or acceleration of mass times velocity equals momentum?
Mr. Owl, I believe the formula you're looking for states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Yes, of course. You're becoming quite the intelligent young lady, aren't you, Rebecca? Are you ready, Cody?
I think so. Mr. Owl, is this gonna hurt?
Cody, you overstuffed.
Be nice, Gerald Cuthbert. Cody is a normal growing boy.
Please don't call me that, Mama. I hate it when you call me that.
To bed with you, all of you. How can we ever thank you, Dr. Owl?
Ah, Serena, I'm just doing my job.
And doing it very well, I might add.
Everyone to bed. Tomorrow we look for food. As you can see, we've only one route left.
I hear rumblings in my tummy, Papa. Could I have it now?
That's the thunder outside, Cody. Now zip your lips and count some sheep.
Can't eat sheep. I'll count carrots. Yes, big, fat, juicy carrots. 1, 2.
Chew on this, Cody.
Mom!
Gerald Cuthbert,
Mama, could we go visit Tiny tomorrow?
I miss him.
Yeah, we haven't seen him since the last time we saw him.
That was before the first snow came, Cody.
If we're able to find enough food, and it's a nice day, maybe you can go.
He's probably forgotten about us by now.
I assure you, Mimi, Tiny thinks of you all, and often. You might even see him on your food hunt. He's older now and helps the ranger quite a bit. I wish I had someone to help me. I wonder if Tiny... Well, maybe not. I'd best be on my way.
Mr. Abaddon, I presume.
To presume anything about me is dangerous, Mr.
Pike. Phineas Pike, your service. Oh, please. Come right in. Mr. Ratso's been expecting you.
I've come to discuss the capturing of the animals. And I want to be perfectly clear on this point, Mr. Ratso.
Boris Ratso, Esquire, Hunter!
Yes, thank you, Mr. Pike.
Certainly, sir.
Please, call me Boris, Mr.
Yes, well, Mr. Ratso.
Please, I would much prefer you...
As I stated in my letter, I am seeking your services in the capturing of the animals on this list.
The idea of it all. May I ask you why you want to capture these wretched beasts?
Yeah, that's much easier to pop them with a gun than to chase the little suckers through the forest, the net in one hand, a rope in the other, tramping through the mud, running through the trees. Phineas! Tell me I'm wrong.
My intentions? My intentions are of no concern to you. These animals are not to be harmed. I want them alive.
We won't so much as wrinkle one whisker.
One whisker.
Or one tail.
Not one. Well, maybe one, but we'll try not to.
Then we have an agreement. You will deliver every animal on the list to me by sundown Friday.
I've got to get help.
Get the job done and you'll never want again, Boris.
What is it, Al?
Shh, quiet, Tiny. The forest is in danger.
Why? What's happening?
The poachers are out to trap forest animals and take them from their families. I need your help.
All right!
Shh, keep it down, lad.
It's about time I get to do something more than just guard the house.
Oh, Tiny, you are brave, but also very young. This is a very big grown-up human problem. Possibly too big for even me.
Then how can I help?
You must try to warn Angie's grandfather. As the ranger, he must know about the strangers in the forest and their evil plans.
Is that all?
That's a lot, laddie. Don't you see you've got ears to hear the danger, eyes to see it coming, a sniffer that can smell it, and a bark to warn others?
I'm also fast and strong, and I've got sharp teeth. Urgh! And smarts too, Al. I want to do more. I want to do hero stuff like you.
That time may indeed come, Tiny. But for now, the right thing for you to do...
I know. Warn Angie's grandpa about the danger.
Woohoo! Bingo!
You're eager to be everything you dream of, anxious to be brave and to save the day. All of this is good, but just be patient. Growing up is best when done the proper way. You'll find that more responsibilities are given once you've proven how responsible you are. Tiny steps you take and the choices that you make will make you wise, will make you bold, will take you very far. Start to climb life's mountain, it's one paw at a time. Each difficult new step makes you better for the climb. The setbacks and mistakes are all important too. They show how much a hero is tucked inside of you. Remember, more responsibilities are given once you've proven how responsible you are. Tiny steps you take and the choices that you make will make you wise, will make you bold, will take you very far. Muddy slides and mishaps are slips from which we learn, and wisdom is a prize every little pup must earn. Then you will be prepared when there's someone to save. Just like the mighty redwood, you'll stand up strong and brave. Remember, more responsibilities are given once you've proven how responsible you are. Tiny steps you take and the choices that you make will make you wise, will make you bold, will take you very far.
Okay, that looks about right. Oh. Tiny, give me the carrot. Tiny, Tiny, the snowman needs a nose. Tiny, get back here.
Tiny, why does the snowman look so sad? Probably because he's cold. But if a snowman wasn't cold, he'd melt. Then he would have something to be sad about. So count your blessings, snowman, because spring is just around the corner, which is good for us, but not so good for you. Tiny, today's not your day to go to the forest with Grandpa. It's your day to stay home and play with me.
You could fool a guard at Buckingham Palace, Captain. Maybe even 2 of them.
2? Why not
All of them. Don't stretch your luck.
Tiny, let go.
Honey Bunch is right. We wouldn't want to damage such a nice coat, now would we? Is your grandfather at home, sweetheart?
Yes, Mr.
Nice Guy. Just call me Mr. Nice Guy. Then everybody's happy.
My grandfather is a ranger, Mr. Nice Guy. He's in charge of protecting the forest.
Yes, I know. Isn't that just...
Just what?
How many ways are there to say it? Wonderful.
Only one that I know of. Wonderful. Let go of the coat, Tiny.
You heard Buttercup, Cutesome, but go the nice man's coat.
Grandpa, this is Mr. Nice Guy. He came to see you.
Oh, charming, isn't she?
What is it I can do for you, Mr. Nice Guy?
You're really too kind, sir.
That could very well be.
Yes. Well, you see, good sir, I'm a botanologist, a botadermist, a tree doctor. And I would like your very kind permission to spend a few days looking for insects that might harm this beautiful forest. In particular, the mad Mongolian elm tree borer, which they say is migrating to these parts.
I'm acquainted with insects that destroy vegetation, and I check the forest very regularly.
Yes, sir, I'm sure you do, but you are getting along in years, and there may be trouble spots that go unseen.
I assure you I have a pretty good eye for trouble spots.
Meaning, good sir.
What is it, boy? Is something wrong?
Your request is denied.
There's more more than one means to an end, Mr. Pike.
Aye, aye, Captain. Slow down, Captain.
Why didn't you let Mr. Nice Guy study our trees, Grandpa?
There's something phony about Mr. Nice Guy Tidbit, beginning with his name. Besides, sometimes animals can sense what's in a man's heart. I learned a long time ago to trust a good animal's intuition.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Captain, you know what they say about breaking a mirror. 7 years bad luck.
You are forgetting who I am, Mr. Pike. Bad luck only happens to those who don't know what they're doing.
Captain, you're sure this thing won't hurt the animals? You know what Mr. Abaddon said about...
You know what Mr. Abaddon said about it. Of course I know what Mr. Abaddon said. And with this feeder, the old man couldn't have made it any easier. Like taking candy from a baby.
Let me try, Captain.
Shush! Quiet, Mr. Pike. Psst. No. Mr. Pike. Sound. What in tarnation?
Captain, the moose is getting away.
The mouse is here to stay?
That old owl did it, Captain.
My old pal did what?
You.
What?
The moose! It's getting away! Captain! You're forgetting something! Me!
Run, Moose. Run, lad. Faster.
Run, Maroos, run! We've got to keep going.
Follow me, Marus. I have an idea. Stop, Marus. We'll wait here for the poacher.
Wait for him?
Trust me.
I have got you now, Moose. You're mine, all mine. Now. Mr. Pike! Mr. Pike!
Some friends of mine, the weasels, they told me long ago that the old owl is a protector of the forest, one of the watchers.
One of the watchers?
That old ranger's the other, but he can't watch the woods all night. I guess the owl's the guardian then. Ow! They ain't got no arrangement or nothing, just works out that way.
Joe!
Bless you.
Then we'll just have to get rid of the owl. See to it his wings don't take him nowhere but to heaven.
No, Captain. Why don't we catch him instead? Could up our profits considerable, him being so famous and all. Bless you again, sir.
Who is the brains of this outfit, Mr. Pike?
Well, you are, of course, Captain. It's just that I was thinking that it...
Therefore, who is the unintelligent one, Mr. Pike?
Well, I am, Captain, and I am. It's just every once in a while something just pops into my brain.
Then why are you taking credit for my idea, Mr. Pike?
Your idea?
I'm the thinker here.
Yes, you are. That's right. I remember now. Hello. Boy, I'm sure it was your idea, Captain. Boy, it's just that I've been around you so long. I know what you're thinking. Yes, that's it.
Shh. Did you hear that, Mr. Pike?
What is it, Captain?
A means to an end, Mr. Pike. A means to an end. In particular, pesky owls.
Captain, what do you see?
Bait, Mr. Pike. Bait. Come, Mr. Pike. We haven't all day.
It's heavy, Captain.
Deal with it.
If you'd give me a hand...
Someone has to supervise, Mr. Pike. Besides, I must prepare to execute our plan. Ready, my little hairball? Unfortunately for you, my plan requires you give your all. When Mr. Owl stops by for dinner, please understand, you are dinner. Shh! Someone's coming! Don't just lie there, Mr. Pike. Must I always do everything? Quick, help me hide this thing.
Somebody's been here that doesn't belong here, eh, Tiny? You don't think our Mr. Nice Guy is involved, do you? That must be one of those mad Mongolian elm tree borers. Looks like we'll just have to keep a closer eye out for Mr. Nice Guy, won't we?
Looks like we're going to have to get rid of a certain old ranger, won't we, Mr. Pike? Quickly, Mr. Pike, you don't have all day. Why me? Splendid. If I was any better at being bad, the devil would be out of a job.
I'm finished now, Captain.
Get down, Mr. Pike.
Woohoo! Looks like those poachers are barking up my tree now. Greetings, little one. Don't be frightened. I'm not going to eat you.
You're not? But I thought all owls eat rodents.
Ah, but I'm not all owls, my friend. I'm me. Lucky for you, I'm me in particular. Just like you. You're someone in particular too, you know.
I am?
Everyone is someone in particular.
They are. But I'm just a mouse. If I was any smaller, I wouldn't be anything.
There's no just about you. You have a name, don't you?
Aylesworth.
Well, then you are someone in particular. Everyone with a name is someone in particular.
Hey, I got a name. Doesn't that make me someone in particular, too?
What are you babbling about?
We'd better get out of here, Mr. Owl. Those horrible humans are still around somewhere.
Don't worry, lad. I know where they are. Up you go. These two are more clever than I'd supposed. You must warn the others, Aylesworth. Tell them what happened.
But I'm just a mouse. I don't know if
Aylesworth, there's no just about you. You're someone in particular. And now you have a job to do, and that makes you even more important. And an important someone in particular always finds a way. Now hurry, Aylesworth. Hurry!
Gotcha. Good work, Captain. Gesundheit.
Fetch me my motorcycle, Mr. Pike. We'll lock this one up in the castle and take the day off while I recuperate.
While you get over the sneezes, right, Captain? Then we'll bag the others and be rich. Bless you, sir.
To the castle.
The castle?
That owl thought he was more clever than I, eh, Mr. Pike?
Gotta hand it to you, Captain. You showed him who really is the captain.
Am I the eighth wonder of the world, or what, Mr. Pike?
Let me get back to you on that one, sir.
Oh, that's old news, Hortense. The latest is much juicier. That skunk down by the hollow, you know, the one with the stripe down his back.
I thought all skunks had stripes down their back.
Well, he stunk up the hollow so bad last week.
Hey, birds!
You were at the hollow?
Of course not. Do you think for 1 minute I would mingle with the riffraff at the hollow?
Hey, birds!
I heard it through the grapevine, silly.
Gossip. There's nothing worse than gossip.
Anyway, as I was saying...
Hey, birds!
What on earth was that?
That was an Aylesworth!
What is an Aylesworth?
About $1.50, but that's not important right now.
I need you to help me spread the warning!
What warning?
That the forest is in danger!
Been there, done that.
In danger? What kind of danger?
The danger Owl told me to tell everybody about!
Oh, Dr. Owl. Well, that's quite a different matter. If Dr. Owl needs my help, why, I'll be the talk of the forest for months. Oh, no, for years. I'll become a household word. Well, come along. Aylesworth, was it? We've got work to do.
That fills our needs quite nicely.
That's not thunder this time. It's my stomach. I'm hungry again.
Mama, you said that maybe if we found enough food, and it's a nice day, that we could visit Tiny. Well, we're not far from his home, and it is a nice day.
Your work is done, and it's early. So I suppose it'd be all right for a little while.
Yes! Tiny's probably bigger and handsomer by now.
We don't have to go just to see how big he is. Besides, I'm as big as him.
Whoa!
Come on, JC. You know you want to see him.
Well, sorta, maybe, kinda.
Hope he's not too big, in case he doesn't remember us and he likes to chase rabbits.
Don't be silly, Marty.
Your mother and I will take the food home. Have fun. Be careful.
You're the best parents that ever hopped. Hey, wait for me!
Tiny will look after them. And you know, it'll be nice to have a quiet afternoon to ourselves.
Emergency meeting at the theater! We are all in danger! Bring your families! Hurry! Our lives are at stake! Come to the theater by the meadow!
He must be inside.
Come on, let's go see.
Cody, what do you see?
Oh, wow. Food. Bunches and bunches of food.
No, Tiny. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You must remember your manners.
What about Tiny? Oh, yeah, he's there too. But look at all that food.
How'd you get on top, Cody?
Stepping on heads.
Hello.
Yes, this is Dr. No calling from Claiborne Hospital in Delmont.
Yes.
Not yes, sir. No. Dr. No.
Yes, no.
Yes, no?
Yes.
I'm calling, sir, in regards to your sister, Flo.
Oh, no, not Flo.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Is she all right?
No, I'm afraid she's had an accident. Best come straight away, pronto.
Can I speak with her, no?
You're trying to instruct me, Mr. Pike. Yes. Speak with her. No, sir, that would be most impossible. You see, she's in a coma.
Ah, yes, I understand, no. I'm ready to go.
Yes, no, Dr. No.
Yes, no, I know.
Worked like a charm, Mr. Pike.
You're so clever, Captain.
Yes, and you're so lucky, Mr. Pike, to be able to stand in my shadow and pretend that it's yours. Something to tell your children about.
I can hardly wait, Captain.
What's the matter, Grandpa?
Aunt Flo's had a terrible accident. We must hurry. Lock the doors and windows, Tidbit. Then fill Tiny's bowls with plenty of food and water. He'll be needing it. And get your coat, Angie. It's a long, cold drive to Delmont.
Tiny, you're in charge of the house. You'll be okay. You're brave and strong. Besides, we won't be gone long.
On the double, Angie. We haven't a moment to lose.
Bye, Tiny. Be good.
Emergency! Emergency! The forest is in big trouble! Big, big trouble! Come to the meeting by the feeder!
Come on, we better go.
And that's what Owl wanted me to say.
Oh, what can we do?
Without Dr. Owl watching over us, we're doomed.
Poor Mr. Owl.
We will have to leave our homes.
Oh,
Move to another forest.
Dr. Owl would know what to do.
Basil's right, but what can we do?
We can't outfox those terrible humans. And I ought to know.
And I'm not fast enough to do much.
I'm not smart enough.
Phew! That's not your only problem. They'll smell you across the forest. Besides, what could anybody possibly do that I haven't done already?
Yeah, we're just animals.
No! Owl said we're not just someone. We're someone in particular.
No one is a no one, whomever they may be. No matter if I'm big or small, I am special 'cause I'm me. And courage can be bigger than the body that it's in. I've got enough inside of me to win, and that is true for each of us if we only try to stretch our hands and reach up for the sky. Believe in your talents and in everything you do. When there's a job that must be done, you're a most important you. No one is a no one. It's very, very true. No matter if you're big or small, you are our special cause, you're you.
We never should say never, 'cause the truth is that we could.
Believing in yourself is really good.
And that is true for each of us if we only try
To stretch our hands and reach up for the sky. When someone really needs you, then your courage will shine through. When there's a job that must be done, you're a most important you.
We'll fortify our homes and batten down our hatches.
I'll get tough and toothy.
I've got a scent that isn't heaven scent.
Oh, yeah? Well, I can match it.
And how?
I'll hide my family where no one can find them.
I can hide inside myself with enough room left over for my pal Musty.
I'll just hold real still so the evil humans will think I'm a tree. Or a rock. Yep, a rock will do just fine.
Maroos, you don't look like a rock.
You're just jealous because you don't, Priscilla P. Possum.
Don't what?
Look like a rock.
Dad, wait for me.
They all left. If only we had Owl here.
We've got to do something.
Go home and eat, maybe?
No, listen, we're brave and strong. Tiny showed us how. We can save Mr. Owl.
We can? No, we can't.
Marty, what do you have if you take the T off of can't?
A shorter word?
No! You have
Can.
Oh, in that case.
Shouldn't we ask Mama and Papa if it's okay?
We don't have time, Mimi.
What if the castle's hard to find? We might get lost.
I've flown over it many times. I can show you the way.
You want to help, Mr. Hawk? You've always been so, well, such a hawk.
Everyone's safety is at stake here, my dear. Mine included.
Clem, will you tell our parents that we're going to save Mr. Owl and not to worry?
Me? But I'm a nobody.
Your name's Clem, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
Then you're not a nobody.
You're a Clem!
I'm the littlest, so I'll ride with you, Hawk. Whoa!
Tally ho!
Look at me, Marty.
Ah, Joanna. Mud's not so bad. It can even be fun. What are you doing?
I want you to have fun too.
What are they doing down there?
Being bunnies, I suppose, just what we don't need. And a storm's moving in. Something else we don't need.
Oh no! Our babies are trying to rescue Dr. Owl?
They said not to worry.
Not to worry? Oh, what are we going to do, Saul?
We've got to get to Tiny and the Ranger.
This stuff is sticky.
And hard to get off. Mimi, you'll catch your death of cold.
Well, we can't go into a castle looking like this.
We aren't exactly invited guests. Besides, we've got to be clever. Tiny would be proud of us.
6 mud balls with eyes is clever.
It's probably black as mud in there. If we're covered with it, they might not see us.
They won't see us. They'll probably hear us.
Shh. Sorry.
Get down here. Come on.
Just do it.
Get down here now.
Okay, come on, just let go. Come on. Just do it. Just, come on. Hurry. Please.
Now.
I don't know what you are doing here. But if you value your lives, you'll leave, and quickly.
Now which way?
Over here.
That's the plan. We can't afford anything to go wrong. That's why you are here, my darklings, to be my guards. Besides, the owl won't be around much longer. And when the job is done, my lovelies, nice, juicy rabbit. Until then, no more food.
Hey, I found Dr. Owl! Over here!
Mr. Owl! Lock the door!
Captain, oh! Someone's in the castle, wake up! Captain, wake up! Captain!
We've come to get you out of here, Mr. Owl.
Your intentions are wonderful, but your actions are not as wise. You should not have come, little ones. These humans are as terrible is. They're poachers.
What's a poacher?
Poachers are bad men who break the law and kill animals for money.
We better hurry then.
Good work.
Well, if I'd have known you were coming, I would have baked a cake. A carrot cake. Back in the cage, Owl. All of you in. You've all come such a long way, no doubt. You must be tired. So why not spend the night? I'm back here. I'll get you. Mr. Pike!
How'd you do it, Captain?
A four-letter word, Mr. Pike, beginning with S and ending with kill. Skill, Mr. Pike.
Oh, yes, skill, of course. I knew that.
The animals are practically running to me, Mr. Pike. All I need now is the moose, and my fortune, I mean our fortune, is assured.
It looks like the ranger's gone.
It looks like everyone's gone. Oh, I hope Tiny's here.
Tiny!
Tiny!
Tiny! Tiny! Tiny!
Mr. Rabbit, Mrs. Rabbit, what's going on?
Our babies are trying to rescue Dr. Owl. He's been captured by the poachers.
What?
We need the ranger's help, Tiny, and yours.
There's nobody here, and the house is all locked up.
I've not come to harm you. I've come for your help. The poachers. They've captured your children.
No, not my children.
What are they gonna do with them?
Feed them to the weasels. Time is of the essence, Tiny.
We've got to get you out of there.
But how?
I have an idea. I'll be right back. You did it, Maroos!
Oh, please, Tiny. You have to help. But Al said it's my job to warn the ranger about the dangerous humans. And Angie said it's my responsibility to guard the house. So how can I...
Tiny, let me see your paw. You're not a little puppy anymore. You're growing, and so are your responsibilities.
Tiny, many times as we get older, the decisions get harder. If the ranger was here, he would tell you what to do, and you would obey. We once acted as your parents, Tiny. You must listen to us now.
What should I do?
Nothing bad ever comes from the heart. Trust your heart, Tiny. It will give you the right answer. It will tell you which is the greater good.
We're rabbits, Tiny. You're a dog. You have the skills. We need your help.
Saul's right, Tiny. No one can do what you can do.
We must act, Tiny. You must decide now.
Sorry, Angie, but you'll understand. I've made up my mind. I'm going to save my friends. Come on, Hawk, let's go!
We'll be okay. Try to let the ranger know.
We'll tell him.
We should have asked Mama and Papa before running off.
Yeah, they wouldn't have let us do such a dumb thing. Go to a place where evil humans are.
Yeah, we'd be home eating instead of here just thinking about it.
Even Tiny listens to the ranger. Mama and Papa must be awful worried.
Yeah.
Stop for the night. I'll nest up there. You do what you have to. You're in the wilds now.
What would the rabbits do? I know. They'd dig a burrow.
Trick you like that, Grandpa.
I'd give my backbone to a jellyfish if it wasn't Mr. Nice Guy. Something bad is happening, Angie. Tiny was trying to warn me before we left, and I didn't take the time to listen. Dangerous to go on in this storm, Angie. We can't help anybody if we're not alive.
What are we gonna do?
I saw a hotel a half-mile back. We'll spend the night there and continue on in the morning.
I'm so hungry I could eat a root. Rabbits eat roots, and after all, food is food.
Boris Ratso speaking. Now that I've made your day, try making mine.
Ratso.
Mr. Abaddon, what a pleasure. I was just on my...
Do you have my animals, Ratso?
Oh, the deal is all but done, Mr. Abaddon. I was just on my way out to bag the final quarry. That, of course, being the moose.
I'll be there this afternoon to collect.
And just where do you think you're going, Mr. Pike?
To help you catch the moose, of course, Captain.
You are doing no such thing. You and your flea-bitten cousins are guarding those pesky animals. We've only till this afternoon to prepare for Abaddon. I'll bag the moose, you guard the animals. I don't want them slipping through our fingers again.
Well, Fairpiece, are you ready to seize the day?
I hope so.
Ah, then it's onward and upward, my boy. That evil human is going somewhere.
and fast. He must be after Maroos.
Poor Maroos.
Poor Tommy.
Poor all of us.
You smell something?
Yeah, but I'm so hungry you're starting to smell good.
Gross!
Yeah, but if you was as hungry as me, Gordy, you'd miraculously sprout wings, fly out that window, and get that bag of meat he hung on the flagpole. And maybe if I throw you out the window, that miracle may happen.
You so much as touches me, you'll wish you died young.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Throw me out of a window, will you?
I have an idea.
Besides, if you really believed in miracles, you'd be praying for something to eat.
Well, I don't see you beseeching the heavens.
Oh, yeah? Well, just maybe I might.
Well, maybe I might too. Hey, stop watching me.
You stop watching me first.
Gordy, it's food, Gordy.
It's more than that. It's a miracle.
What a remarkable, really spectacular day. It's like someone turned on a faucet.
Munchies for all of us.
I need a baseball mitt to catch them all.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. It took 2 empty stomachs to get 2 hungry weasels to pray.
Then smack out of nowhere comes food like a heaven souffle.
Our martyrs had told us, say prayers and you'll both be okay. But who would have thought that it works out as swell as they say? What a remarkable, really spectacular day.
We are 2 lucky weasels.
There's 1 piece for you and 1 piece for me and 1 piece for you.
I'll never go hungry again.
Nothing can spoil this day now. It must be raining good fortune to fill up our bellies this way.
A shower of morsels from off an invisible tray.
Our mothers had told us, say prayers and you'll both be okay. But who would have thought that it works out as well as they say? What a remarkable, really spectacular day.
Hey, there's really something to this being good stuff.
I've learned the errors of my ways. Our mothers had told us, say prayers and you'll both be okay. But who would have thought that it works out as well as they say? What a remarkable, really spectacular day.
3 cheers and hip hip hooray for one truly remarkable.
Pretty sensational. How did it happen and doesn't it taste good? There's plenty for everyone. Really spectacular day.
did you find us?
How did you get in here?
How'd you get past the guard?
Did you bring any food? So are you just going to sit there being scared? Or are we getting out of here?
We're glad you're here.
You're my hero.
None of that's important now. I'll tell you later. Come on!
Whew. You boys need a swim in the river. I don't care how cold the water is. What? Ah! They're getting away! All of them! More than all of them! Wake up, you lazy bums! They're getting away!
Everyone, stop for a moment. We mustn't run blind.
What is it, Mr. Owl?
We need to split up. Tiny, can you get the rabbits back to safety?
Yeah, if JC will help me.
Okay, it's your responsibility now. The rest of you scatter throughout the forest. It will make us harder to find. I've got to help Marus. Good luck and Godspeed.
Good luck, guys! See you at Owl's tree!
Well, we're together again. All for one, right?
Right!
Let's get out of here!
Hurry! They're almost on us! Hang on, Aylesworth!
Tiny, let's go partway down the hill, then backtrack and hide in this log until they're gone.
Great idea, Rebecca.
So good, Ransom.
Oh, no! Not again! My mother gave me that motorcycle.
Well, Mr. Moose, come to Papa.
Oh, one of those days. You boys go ahead. I gotta sit down. my hat, will you?
Let's push that barrel against the door.
Poor me, to die, to sing no more the song of the living. I tried to capture you. I deserve no better. My fate is sealed. I'll just lie here and freeze to death. You run along, good moose. You deserve better.
He looks hurt. And Mother always said help those in need.
Oh, you're too kind, you
Big, empty-headed, sentimental bag of bones. Someday when you're stuffed, you'll finally have something between your ears. I hate it when that happens. Choo!
Come on, they went in there!
Cody, how did you get on top again? I know. Stepping on heads. They're here!
I've got a bad feeling here.
Everybody make the scariest sound you can.
Hey, that's the haunted old mill. Is this what we signed up for? Bats and monsters?
No!
I'm out of here.
No, it's a trick. Wait, come back, it's a trick. It's not a trick. It's not a trick. It was a trick. It was a trick.
Something sure did happen here.
Where's Tiny? Tiny! Tiny!
I don't think he's here, Angie.
What do you mean, Grandpa? Where is he? He wouldn't run away.
Tiny's tracks go through the fence toward the forest. Look, Angie.
It's like they're trying to tell us something, Grandpa.
I think you're right, sweetheart. Tiny wouldn't disobey unless his friends' lives were in danger. We've got to find him. He may need help.
Abaddon schmabaddon, nobody or nothing makes a fool out of Boris Ratso, especially an owl. This is personal now.
Captain, I got some bad news.
It's the poacher. He's been following Marus and me, and judging from the tracks you left, his henchmen are probably following you.
What are we gonna do, Mr. Owl?
I have an idea, but we must hurry.
So, where are the animals, Mr. Pike?
The animals, well, they got away.
It's time to dig graves, Mr. Pike. Make the first one for that pesky owl.
You did it, Captain! You did it!
All's well that ends well, eh, Mr. Pike? So much for wise, you mouth-eating, poppity-eyed old bird.
What are you doing, Ratso? Where are my animals?
I found this shotgun on the road. I believe it belongs to you.
Odd-looking weapon?
Yes, and oddly it appears to have blown up in your face. I specifically told you that the animals were not to be harmed in any way. And from the looks of things, you are in total disregard to what I demanded.
I beg to differ, Mr. Abaddon. Why,
One.
You're fired!
Fired? I'll show you fired.
Do.
And they thought I was just a rock.
What happened, Mr. Pike?
I think it's called being outsmarted.
And just what's that supposed to mean?
It means you and Smarts generally run in different directions.
Well, if you hadn't let the animals at the castle slip through your fingers...
And if you just once would have listened to me, Boris...
Don't you dare call me Boris!
Why not?
I'm so proud of you, Tiny. You're so brave.
What have I done? That's what I want to know. These two I can figure out. But what do you have to do with this?
It's his fault.
He hired us.
He's responsible for all this.
Yeah, him and Boris.
Yes, Boris. Boris, that's me.
Yes, it's you.
Phineas, you were that too.
They may be right. I never know it would come to this.
Yes, you did.
I assure you, I meant no harm to the animals.
That may be, but you'll have to tell it to the judge.
Maybe Angie's beginning to realize that one's responsibilities often extend beyond one's yard.
Thanks.
There's a chirping in the air when birds are happy, and a playfulness when creatures feel at ease. And things are as they should be when the forest is at peace. It's the harmony of life. The harmony of life. Harmony of life. Setting differences aside, we come together and we celebrate the friendships that we've made. And things are as they should be when the forest is at peace. It's the harmony of life. The harmony of life. The stronger help the weaker, the taller help the small. Welcome to a family for all.
Who was that, Grandpa?
That was the judge. Apparently, Tiny's instincts were right.
Read about what?
About our Mr. Abaddon, sweetheart, it seems there's more to him than meets the eye. But that's another story.
If there's laughter and a song in our lives,